Hello everyone, this is Amr Hassanin with Crypto Yachts Club, analyzing Bitcoin movements daily, and this is your daily episode of Bitcoin analysis. Sorry we couldn't make a video yesterday because I was sick, and maybe you can tell from my voice, but I didn't leave you hanged. I give you the scenarios going more likely to happen, and which is the breakout was coming, and the breakout came downward. So right into today's topics. First of all, the breakout. Okay, as we said, the breakout, when it breaks out, it can break up upward or downward, but now this one chose to break downward, and usually it goes beyond the area of pressure, which means it is going to fall below 9,200. We have also that scenario that we were talking about. I just want to wrap up that the SMA 10, the one with, and the SMA 14. SMA 14 was saying that the upward trend is not over, and the SMA 10 was saying it's over because it was a resistance here, and now it's acting like support here. Now it's acting like a resistance. So I told you, if SMA 14 is correct, then we will get another green candlestick. But unfortunately, we got a red candlestick, and that's of course because of the breakout. Which means we are in downtrend. The 20% here, that's, as I told you, is going to act as like a magnet to take the price below the 20%. Of course, when you get such a high overbought period, you also get an oversold period. It's very aggressive in the Bitcoin, these market dynamics. But that's what we are expecting the next 2 weeks, just another two red, maybe 1 or 2 weeks of negative exchange. Here also, it's gonna go below 20% until after that we can start to be optimistic about any price recovery. Here again, so now that it's falling, see the price now is 9,500. How far it can go? So I prepared some few scenarios. So first of all, where are we at now? We are at the 161.8 extension of that Fibonacci. So we had a downtrend, then we had a retracement, and then we had an extension. So that is, and it formed a support at 161.8. But we see that this level is being broken now, but it doesn't mean that it's going to fall to 5,600, because as I will show you now, there are few supports, other supports in the middle. I'm gonna exclude that scenario because here it formed a hard support, and if I look at it like this, that is over for me. That the extension here, then it's over for here. Okay, so I'm gonna take another Fibonacci and analyze the other ones. So I'll take the 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to take the 3, 4, the extension, and I'm going to make a Fibonacci for it. So what does it suggest? When it retraces back to 23.6 to 38.2, then you're expecting that I made these two lines before the video. These two lines are the 23.6 and 38.2. We should expect the price at least to come to 8,000. According to this Fibonacci, we have a support area here between 8,000 and 7,200. I'll tell you also, there's here, this is not the first time that we get that triangle and this breakout. We got it before. Here was another triangle. If you, I don't want to make too many lines, but if you can see, like, there is a triangle here, and it broke out, and when it broke out, it made 15% less a new low, 15% lower. So 15% lower, I measured it on the screen, which was that, and I put it here, and it gave me 7,700. So if the price is going to fall another 15% due to that pressure or that breakout, so it's going to go to 7,700. Again, when you see that this Fibonacci suggesting that the price is going to fall to 8,000 to 7,200, which is where the 7,700 is. So this is your area. Now we have another validation of that area of support. One more Fibonacci I would like to share is actually instead of taking the 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll take the 1, 4 as a full trend, okay? And I see here that it actually, oh no, I'm just gonna do this. Sorry. It retraced back to 50%, sorry again. And it now it's on the way of breaking that line and extend. So how far it can extend? Here actually how far it could go to 6,000. Okay. Again, I'm not. This scenario is also less likely to happen, and that's again because it was faced. The retracement was faced with that support. Okay, that support is not the 100%, of course, but it actually excluded the different scenario before. And in the same fashion, it can exclude that scenario too. So that one suggested that the price will fall to between 6,100 and 4,200. Okay, but that's not less likely to happen. There's another scenario here that we will take let's show you the latest downfall. So instead of taking 1, 2, 3, 4, we would exclude all this trend and we're gonna analyze this one. Where is the extension of that one? Okay, the extension of that one is actually between 8,700 and 8. So again here we have 8 as a support. Okay. If that scenario is and that seems that like the one that is developing right now, then the price is going to fall down here. Okay, so 8,000 is actually conforming with other different scenarios I showed you before, so that scenario is still valid. The last one that the last scenario that I'm taking here is the instead of taking that one, I will just take that one, the recent one that just developed in the past few days. So if I take that like highest point and this is lowest point and now it's breaking, that means now it's breaking the 100%. That means we're gonna fall to 8,000. Okay, 161. So again we get 8,000. So we have few scenarios here. Here 7,700. Here 8,000 to 7,200. Okay, and here which one I exclude? It's 6,200 and 4,200. It can happen. We never know. But the nearest support. This is not the nearest support. This is the farthest one. Okay, we have a support before that, and That's why I exclude that one. And we have the 8,700 and 8,000, okay, area. And then we have the 8,000. And actually, this one suggested that it's going to be 8,000 and beyond. So it's going to be a little beyond 8,000, which means the same support area we mentioned in different, in another scenario here. Okay. So that's your support. Okay. If you sold after the breakout, so this is where you are going to buy. That will take like a week or two to start to see recovery signs. Okay, some people are too bold when they see too much red, they buy. Okay, I'm not that kind of person, but it doesn't. Once it comes here, we have to look first for some signs of recovery, and then most likely when the signs of recovery comes, you will buy like 10% higher than that level. But it's okay. You want to buy and see the price going up. Okay. So that's all for today. I don't want to make this video any longer. You can refer to this video and this analysis anytime. And please, if you have any comment on my analysis and my Fibonacci's, I would like to exchange views with you guys and any other analysts out there who are interested to show their technical point of view of what's happening now. Yes, please come forward and share your views. I would like to hear from you. That's all for today. Know your support level, and you see now the price is falling between to 9,400, and I think it's the 9,200 is too weak now. It's gonna be broken sooner or later. So let's see what's gonna happen, and tomorrow we will come with a new episode and a new analysis. So bye for now, and thanks for watching.